Hey, thank you guys for tuning into FOSA Spotlight, where you're in the right place if you want to be inspired to be empowered. I am your host, Crystal Boyd. What a pleasure it is to bring this content to you another day. And I keep these micro episodes short and sweet, just a little something for you, and that way you can get on with your day and have an amazing one at that, right? And be inspired to be empowered. What I'd like to talk about, and you guys have seen me promote this, is dreams do come true. And I kind of struggled with this one because, honestly, if I'm speaking candidly, and what better way than to speak candidly? Nobody wants you out here fluffing stuff. But I think when people hear that, they may have this idea of dreams. So let me just speak on what dreams are and explain that from that standpoint, and then we'll work our way forward. What a dream is, or at least to me, is a goal, something that you are very passionate about, something that you desire, something that you want. That can be a dream. And dreams vary. It may not be the same for one person to another. I've seen people that were very simple people. I hate this. I hate to say it like that because it makes it seem like, I don't know, maybe it's a crime in being simple, but I admire that. Oh my gosh. Like, I know sometimes I'm just complex and I'm just like, why can't I be just a simple person? And so I seen an individual one time and they had the grandest smile on their face. And honestly, they didn't have a whole lot of everything. It was a very simple, modest life. So if I would speak from a modest standpoint, maybe sometime that has to do with completing high school, getting a good job that you value, and that you feel appreciated and that you're contributing to this world. And you want a 3-bedroom house and one child and just that simple life, married 60 years, all that good stuff. That's all those are things that can be dreams coming true for an individual. Whereas another one's goal may be to be an astronaut, to discover like exactly, of course we can live on Mars or Mars. What is the planet? Mars. Yes. We can live on Mars. At least that's what they say, right? But maybe it's to discover that even more in depth and say, hey, you know what? I don't think Mars is a good idea. It's not a backup planet. But whatever your dream is, just know that there's difficulty and challenges along the way, and that's not meant to deter you from that path. We're all just going to experience those. And I can honestly say throughout that, it's building your character, that commitment, that intense study. And I think that is the value of seeing that dream come true, knowing that you withstood the adversity. I would like to add that you can have people win the lottery, right? And they go straight to it. While some people work so hard to earn the money that they have, and yet you can almost tell how it's spent, how it was acquired. Because usually when you earn something, you value it just completely different than if you won it as a prize. That's just the case. But during that path is a path of development, one where it's refining things, taking out impurities. Like, say, for instance, I think one thing that you learn in school, in college, or whether it's technical school, or even, if you have to teach yourself, you become committed to that subject matter and you see it through. You learn what you need to learn, and you go on with that and add it to whatever field of profession that you may have. And that is something that's golden. It's just so many things, just thinking back on college and how it prepared me. One, the commitment, because in order to just be of value and see your dream come true, you will have to be committed. Yes, there will be good days, there will be bad days, but you will have to be committed to see it through. See it through. And then challenges, you know what? One thing I like about challenges is if you become patient with yourself, you will see that you can get past it. And then in the future, you're so happy about it because you're like, oh, that was really difficult and I made it through. But what it teaches you is how to work through things on your own, how to problem solve. And I just have to take a pause because I think I can go back to the story. And I don't want to say my memory serves me wrong, but I'm going to remember the story that was in the Bible about Lazarus. And I'm thinking that was the 3 days, all right? And if I'm getting the story confused, Lord Jesus, you guys let me know in the comments. But either way, it was a man that was dead for 3 whole days. And you know what? When Jesus got there, and honestly, I think he knew about it before then, and he still waited. He still waited. But I'm convinced that sometimes if somebody comes to your aid too fast, you don't learn how to work things out on your own. And whatever dream that you have, you're going to have to learn patience and learn how to deal with frustration and learn how to just problem solve, brainstorm, and just work together. Whatever it is that you're supposed to learn out of it, let and allow yourself to learn. And I think that's a beauty and one thing that I can take away from that. And it's been of value. And I think another thing you learn in your patience is this what you really want? Don't you have to ask yourself that? Is this what I really, really want? Because sometimes, this is the best example. We've all been in a waiting area. We all have. We've been there. Oh my gosh, like whether it's waiting for your car to get serviced, waiting for nails. Oh my gosh, getting my nails done. Actually, I don't even have my nails done now because I'm not waiting 2 hours. And right now where I am is a 2-hour wait most of the time. But either way, what you'll see is people will leave. People will leave. They sure will. And depending on how much you want that, how much that desire runs deep, are you willing to endure the wait? And while you wait, make sure you have something that you're doing that's useful. And I think that's the difference in, waiting. You got to be able to wait patiently while still being active. Because I think the more you are kind of actively being patient, the more you just feel content with the fact that you're putting in towards something that means so much to you. And so, as I say this today, I'm not riding in a fancy automobile, and nor do I have a huge 2-story home, 6,500 square feet, 3-car garage. No, I don't. And I don't believe that I have to have those things. Personally, I had to come to a point in my life and I have to ask myself, what is success? And have I already accomplished it? So that's when I found out that dreams do come true, and it has already came true. And this is not the end. We're moving faith to faith, glory to glory. But I don't want, and I'm a little bit of a control person in a healthy way, okay? So that means, like, in a healthy way, I want to control my expectations on what I consider to be something that is a dream come true. Like me persevering some of the challenges before me and graduating with my degrees. Yeah, all 3 of them. It wasn't easy. A lot of times, I was stressed out. I didn't have the grades. I didn't understand the subject matter. It just wasn't clicking. Like those debits and credits, man, I had to take a second semester in there. I was like, oh my God, it's the weirdest thing. A debit is not really a debit and a credit is not really a credit. And only my real accounting majors are really going to know that. But like that was just a shocker alone. So to go past that, get past that mindset, and then go through other times where, I'm not really a statistics person, but you need to take that in order to pass a class. These professors are being relentless sometimes on their subject matter. I kind of understand it because it's only 6 months. I mean, not 6 months, but it's only like, that semester, August through December, January. How does that work? It's January through May. But anywho, it's not that much, but you have to endure and you have to persevere in that arena. And just doing that, I was successful, and yes, a dream came true. So I want to inspire others through that difficulty, that even though it may look like you're getting a D on a paper, okay, your GMAT scores may not have looked so well. Oh my goodness, you didn't make the basketball team. Guess what? You can try again. You didn't meet your weight loss goal. Keep trying. You'll get there. All I know is if you keep going, you win in the end every time. But if you stop, you really forfeit all of your efforts that you've put forth, and you throw the towel in. And that's not good for you. That's not going to help your self-confidence going forward. Not at all. So listen to this and let this encourage you and inspire you to keep going. I can't stress that enough. Your dreams probably have came true at this point. If they have, share them with us. And tell somebody else that they can keep going. Because we need each other's encouragement, especially during this time. We've made it through this pandemic already. And some of us have done well and some of us not so well. Either way, we encourage one another, and we just do that, and we keep going. And that's what makes us stronger. And not to mention, of course, you got to know where your faith comes from. You got to know what you're built on. And another one thing I'd like to add, normally I don't add anything else, but I kind of got tired of being scared also. Like, that's another element that made my dreams come true. Because I'm like, no, I'm going to work through this frustration. I'm going to work through whatever I feel like I'm scared of, whether it's the success, whether I had a fear of failure. I'm like, well, you know what? If I'm going to fail, I want to get through it. Get on with it. Fail so I can pass. Yep, that's right. Because I can't fail forever if I keep trying. So, yeah, I got fed up. And when I get mad, I get mad. No, I'm not. Just kidding. Like, I get healthy mad. Angry is not really a bad thing. It's what you do with your anger. And what I do with mine, I set my standards. And I make sure I have an attitude adjustment. I have a mental adjustment, a spiritual adjustment, a physical adjustment. Whatever adjustment needs to be adjusted, it is adjusted. And I go forth into greatness, and I try my best to make it happen. So these are my encouraging words. And it's 2022. Normally, I don't even record. Like, normally these are pre-recorded, but I'm letting this thing loose. Because I feel like this month we need to all focus on dreams coming true. Meditating on it. And moving. And if you already had one come true, how about another one? And then another one. And then another one. And then another one. Hey, man, I kind of like challenges too. So, there it is. It's been a joy and a pleasure to bring this episode to you. I really hope you enjoy this content. We look forward to hearing your comments. So if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, connect with us on IG. Oh my gosh, we're even on TikTok now. Yeah. Oh my gosh. FOSA Company, FOSA. That's right. So, and then you can go to the website, www.fosa.company. If you have an inspiring story that you would like to share, then that email is info@fosa.company. Please make sure that you have the subject line appropriate. Okay? And we look forward to hearing from you all. This is 1122 and dreams do come true. We're out of here. Okay, now, bye bye.